This is an action figure review for the Batman 2003 figure line. And it's pretty much going to be giving you a history lesson as well. So I'm going to be telling you everything I know about the Batman 2003 line. And Virus Dude Rule 666, if you're watching this, it's kind of like our idea to do this video, so yeah. Okay. The Batman line came out in 2003 and it lasted to 2005. It was made by Mattel, which was their first series of figures. They came after the Hasbro Batman animated series figures, which actually didn't say animated series, they just said Batman on it. But yeah, Mattel. This is Mattel's first 6-inch figures of DC figures. And of course, this Batman line came before the DC Universe and DC Superheroes, and it didn't really have a name for it. It was just called Batman. So what we could call it is basically, the Batman Classics. Batman Classics 2003 figure. So here's mine. Here it is, still in the package. It's pretty cool. We got the Bat logo up here with the name on it. There's the figure and the accessories. Oh, and also right here, get a picture of Batman using his accessories. It's called Batman Zipline, and it shows you why. But yeah, it's really cool packaging. And here's the old DC logo right there. So that's cool. Mattel. And on the back, we get a big picture of the figure and how to use his accessories right here. And on the bottom, we get other figures in the wave. We get all kinds of Batmans. We only get one villain picture here, Killer Croc. Some more Batman and Robin with a different color variant. And the vehicles. So that's cool. I really like the packaging because, it's not generic, it's cool. And also the plastic right here, if you can see the light, it's got the symbol like engraved in it. Because on the back it's the bat symbol, but you can't really see it because this is the one I have that it comes with a comic book. Like it says right here, free comic book inside, and you can see it's actually in there. So that's really cool. This is the initial Batman figure that's been reused like almost a million times. But this is his classic, classic colors. That's why I have him. But of course, this figure has been reused in different packaging as well. Like it came with like different colors because they released them like so many times. So it can give you so many chances to get them in case you missed them, which makes them unrare since there's so many. They also did a Bruce Wayne figure for him, which is really cool. And then they re-released them again, only with like, a little more articulation and some different colors. Like instead of black, it was blue. They did like, the Batman Deluxe figure. One of them came with like the bat signal, and then another one came with like, just like weapons, but he came with like a bunch of articulation. This one's kind of lacking on articulation, but he still looks really cool for what he is. So yeah, I'm going to show you some brief pictures of this exact figure released in other packaging and all that sorts of stuff real quick. They also did like a Batmobile for it. It fit perfect for him and Robin. So that's really cool. I'll show you a brief pictures real quick. And then of course they re-released this figure with a bunch of different random colors and different accessories, but also some different costume as well. Like they gave him some armor and all kinds of stuff. Some of it looked pretty cool, but some were just ridiculous. You'll see what I mean. They also did some special editions like Comic-Con exclusives and other stuff like that. You know, like it was like Batman, this exact Batman figure, just like unmasked. Or like there was one where he's like actually posed with his arms taking off his mask, which was really cool. But there's no point to actually opening that box because, you know, his arms, his elbows were permanently, you know, posed like that. But it was still pretty cool. And then, not only did they do that, but they released this figure again in like 2-packs. So they did one with like Robin, Superman, and like Nightwing, Joker, and Croc. But they did 2 of them for Superman. One came with this figure, this Batman figure with the Superman figure, but also same exact Batman figure again, only he was wearing blue instead of black. And then of course it did so well that they did the villains for Batman in this line. Batman Classics super villains. The Joker and Bane and all of them. And then once they were done with the Batman Classics line, they decided to do DC superheroes, which only included Batman figures and Superman figures. But for Batman figures, they just like remolded the same exact Batman figures that came for this line. But they also made them better, like they painted them better, or like gave it a little more articulation. And they just ended up DC superhero status. And here he is out of the package, ready to be reviewed. Let's take a look at the figure. Look at him, man, he's awesome. For an older figure, he's still really cool. The sculpt is nice, the details not too bad at all. I like the sculpting on the cape right here. When it gets to this part, it's like just like a cloth. It's really good. It's awesome. I mean, his belt is kind of like plain yellow, but that's not too bad. Okay, articulation wise, all I can do, I can turn his head, only head swivel, so he can't look up and down. Shoulders go up and down, side to side. No elbow articulation or bicep, but he does have forearm at the glove right there. And also his hands are pretty rubbery, so like he can hold just about anything. So if you put it in his hand, you think it doesn't fit, all you gotta do is this. Open up his fingers and then he'll just close them right up. So that's cool. Also has waist articulation. And right here has the V joint swivel. So you can go up and down. But he can't go side to side. Doesn't have thigh articulation, but he does have knee articulation. 1 point. No boot articulation or foot. And that's it for him. And yeah, he still looks really cool. I'm not sure why. He just looks awesome. His size is approximately 6 inches, but his head looks a little small. Like when you compare him to other figures, like I'll bring in some figures to show you. There's DC Direct Superman Batman Series 6 or 7, can't remember which one. But yeah, of course he's taller. DC Direct figures are slightly taller than, Mattel figures. And there's DC Universe Batman. I switched his head, by the way. That's DC Universe body and a DC Universe head, the one that goes on the Yellow Lantern Batman Sinestro ring. But nonetheless, DC Universe head and body. So you get the idea. So he is a good size, but like his head, so he's not as articulated as the other guys, but like, and also like his head feels a little small, but his ears are good though, like they're long and pointy, but his head looks a little small. Like I'll bring in another figure to compare him. Fix the camera there. There's Marvel Legends Bullseye. You can see that Bullseye has like a much bigger head than Batman. Look at that. And it's not too much of a difference, but like, I don't know, it slightly bothers me. But yeah. Here's the Robin that goes with him. He also came out around 2003. So they're a good size together. Batman's taller than Robin. And then there's a double pack that they also came in, and they both fit perfect in that Batmobile, which I don't have, which I kind of want, but it looks kind of ridiculous too. But yeah, he'll still go with like the DC Universe figures. Here's DC Universe Riddler. It's not too bad in size at all. That's fine. But yeah, he also comes with accessories. That's this big old bat grappling hook thing. It's really cool. And there's like it's like a little missile right here too. And right here, it launches it. Let's see how far it goes. Not too bad. Also comes with this big old string. Comes with this big old bat hook. This rope is extremely long. It's really cool. But let me show you this real quick. This one. This actually hooks on to this part right here. Really easy. And then once you got the whole string out, the string is going to go right here into this wheel. And here's the part that Batman holds on to. while this is on the string. So that's really cool. Let's do the test real quick, see if he actually slides on the rope. Alright, here we got the string ready. It's attached right here and goes all the way down to the computer. And I put the keyboard here so they can make this heavy. So now we're going to do the Batman Zipline, see if it actually works. And here we got Batman. I got him on his bat handles right here. I'm going to connect it to this and then we're going to put it up there. Alright, and he's ready. Let's do this. Alright. You ready? Here he goes. Whoa! It actually worked. Cool. So if you're looking for a Batman figure, like just like a good one, like, you know, but you don't want to spend too much on price, you know, this is a good one to get. I like him. I like him a lot. I think he was like my first 6-inch Batman figure I got. Yeah. One thing I do like about him more than other Batman figures is not only the ears, but also the Batman logo right here. It's really big. It fills up his entire chest. It's really cool. And the cape is cloth, which is really good because, you know, some of those DC Universe rubbery capes are like so thick sometimes, and then like, I don't know, like you can't do anything with it. It just stays like this, and it's so thick that sometimes it just makes him fall backwards on his own. So that's stupid. Yeah, he's also got, you know, bat footprints on his boots. It's really cool. But yeah, today we were looking at the Batman Classics 2003 figure line by Mattel. Thanks for watching.